Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day. Let's do a little bit of a random run and see what we get. We get Judas. Okay. I'm good with Judas. Judas is my boy. TD8ACSCWG. There you go. Anyway. Wow. Okay. I mean, Book of Belial is amazing. Satanic Bible as Judas is better. Because what makes Judas scary? Lack of HP. Everything else about Judas is amazing. He starts... Wow, that was an unfortunate loss of HP, but he starts with great damage. Some of the best damage out of every character. You know, good rate of fire, good speed, good everything. It's just, I mean... He's got no bad stats except for his HP, which is a little problematic from time to time. So the fact that we're starting with Satanic Bible, which also is our second book, because we start with Book of Belial, which means we're now only one book away from Bookworm. Oh, that was a charge key. Oh, even better. Nice. I mean, you can't complain. This is it's a pretty decent start. There's a handful of items that I would like to see in the first item room more than Satanic Bible as Judas, but it's a pretty short list. It's like Magic Mush, Mom's Knife, Holy Mantle. Satanic Bible, though, is a great pickup. And the nice thing about it, too, is that it means we're not going to see it in a deal with the devil or any of the other item pools that it can sometimes be in. So I got no complaints about this. You gonna ever die? There you go. Yeah, we'll roll the dice on experimental treatment. Wow, that was a really bad experimental treatment. That destroyed our rate of fire, brought our damage down, gave us better speed and 1 HP. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Okay, well, hopefully we'll get spun, and that will make up for it. Because right now... I look very much like... Oh, man. Well, at least it completed the room for us nice and easily. Right now, I look like a fool for saying in previous episodes, you always take experimental treatment because it's never, you know, Okay, for real, can we stop? Like, I know that, you know, we had a little bit of a bad downward turn there by getting hit, but... Or, by losing... a bunch of our damage and DPS, but that's no excuse to just, like, start suddenly being terrible at the game. Come on now. What are you doing? You just need to give them adequate space. Don't let them corner you. You're way faster than them, and then we'll get our Satanic Bible charge. And then we can hopefully sort of right the ship, so to speak. We also have, like, an absurd amount of keys. By the way, where did we get all these keys? I don't know. Anyway, that's not worth it. Okay, keep going. But I need a Tears upgrade. And preferably, I'd like my damage back as well. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these stonies. Please just leave me alone. Also, haven't seen any bombs yet this entire run. Other than a troll bomb that tried to blow me up. Yeah, make our way down here. I'm almost... Well, I don't know. It's the one that breaks into 2? You had to be that one. Why couldn't you just be the one that, like, exploded into tears or something? There we go, finally. Man. That took entirely too long. I mean, if you think about it, going from a 10 rate of fire to a 15 rate of fire, that basically, I don't think it quite cuts your damage in half, but that's a very significant amount. Like, that's way, way less than it was. And Mom's Eyeshadow is just not a good item. It's not a Tears Up. It occasionally lets you do Charm Tears, which is worth approximately nothing. Yeah, that was bad damage. But what I'm doing right now is I'm banking on a deal with the devil. I'm banking on a good deal. We got an extra red heart from having, from picking up experimental treatment. I'm banking on that allowing us to get an item that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to get, and therefore justifying the existence and the taking of experimental treatment. That's what I'm, like, banking on right now. You know, if we get the right set of items here, we'll be just fine. It's just a matter of actually seeing if we can make that happen. I think I will also be looking for a cursed room here. Oh, I don't have a bomb. Never mind. I spent my bomb on that stone chest. And actually, bouncy ball or whatever, this trinket is doing like okay things for us right now. It's not entirely useless. There's a couple of those little shots that have caused it to hit other enemies they wouldn't have otherwise struck. And I appreciate that. Okay, you're dead. There we go. All right. So, first things first, swing back here, use this bomb, blow that up. I was really looking for a secret room, and it didn't happen. It was worth a shot. All right, let's go fight our boss. Boss is Larry Jr. I can live with this. He's not super annoying. He can be. If you hit him in the wrong spot and he breaks into like 7 Larry Juniors, then he becomes real annoying. But if you can focus on hitting him in the head or in the tail and not breaking him into tons of parts. Okay, well, now he's basically dead, so it's okay. We'll take Polydactyl. It gave me a Yara rune. Okay, Krampus? You really had to do a Krampus? That's just cruel. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's real bad. All right, put down a bomb right there. Hey, yep. Okay. And then we're actually going to use our Yara right here to do that. Keep us in the fight. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to tower. We killed Krampus with a tower card. I'm okay with this. And I will take a Wheel of Fortune. Why not? I don't want Krampus's head, though. Oh, man. I really needed that to not be a Krampus fight. That was not helpful. Okay. Well, I guess we will move on. Thankfully, we found our item room real quick on this floor. We're hoping for something that's, like, game-changing. Because the run right now is really going to struggle to do much of anything, because my damage output is terrible. We haven't, in fact, we have not only not gotten a DPS improvement so far on this run, we actually have gotten a DPS downgrade. Our stats have all been negatively affected. That's not a good sign. All right, let's pop in here. That was also really not what I needed. Okay, I'm gonna put a Wheel of Fortune down. We'll grab this. I'm going to put it right there. We'll blow that up. I'll take the money. And we'll move on. Again, that's not what I needed. But at least we found our boss real fast. This is horrible. I'm trapped. Yep, you stay way over there. Okay, that's one. Please die. Please die. How many times must I strike you with a tear before you die? Okay, Retrovision. Inconsequential, doesn't matter. All right, let's fight our boss. Boss is the Hollow. Another great opportunity to use the Tower card. Easiest boss fight of my life. Thank you, Tower card. There we go. We take that. Swing in here. What do we got? Prayer card? I will use it. And I will take this. And then I don't want to fight the angel statue. We need deals with the devil. We need offensive power. I wouldn't mind trying to find a shop, though. So I'm going to peek over here and look for one. We'll just kind of see. Because we're so close. We are so close to being able to buy an item. And like a champion belt or like a blue candle or... Dude, I actually cannot kill this thing. Finally. And then these guys are super annoyingly tanky. So, I don't know. I mean, we're basically banking on like a good shop that gives us something of use. What do we got? Well, there's the shop. Good. Grab that. Please give me something useful. That's not what I had in mind. That ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry. But that's not enough. I need more. You know, Dull Razor could do it if you had the right supporting items to go with it. If you had, like, Bloody Lust. Then you'd probably be okay, but we don't. So... alright. This run is starting to look... this run is, like, kind of gone into train wreck territory, honestly. It's in that kind of zone where it could end up being one of those runs that's just horrendous. I'm not going to say unwinnable, because I don't think there's... I mean, realistically, there is such thing as an unwinnable run. It's just not very common. Well, I would love to get that, but there's no way for me to do so. I can, however, get into the secret room for free. Or the cursed room for free, I should say. So I will. Grab that, grab that. Our HP is looking, like, surprisingly good. All things considered. For the moment, at least. But if we don't get some DPS like this floor, I think we're basically just, like, SOL. It's not a good run, my friends. Not right now. I mean, to be fair, I've been blessed with some very, like, extremely powerful runs lately, so I can't really complain too much, but I'm gonna find a reason to anyway. Alright. Maybe we can make use of an arcade. There's some potential there. We do have a lot of red hearts. Something like a demon beggar could do some good for us. Or a demon judgment, or whatever you want to call them. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That was entirely avoidable if I had just been paying a little bit more attention. Okay, there we go. What do we got? I can't help but notice that you are not a demon judgment. I also can't help but notice that you have given me just more enemies to fight and more enemies? Game. Now you're just trolling. This is what we call the troll engine at work. And, like, this guy's basically useless. What are we going to use him for? Also, the fact that, like, now when you step on these things, you can't escape. I can't say I'm a fan of that change. 1 bomb for a key and 2 bombs. That's a fair trade. Also, I don't think we've actually seen any spirit hearts on the entirety of this run. I don't think we've seen a single tinted rock. Or anything like that at all. Thankfully, we have Satanic Bible. If we didn't have Satanic Bible, this run would have been over already. Like, no joke. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but... that's what happens when you have a 15 rate of fire and 3.72 damage on the 4th floor. This is absurd. Please, game. Give me something I can use. Give me something I can use. That's all I ask. Something that is a benefit. I'm trying to think, like, what... short of, like, Mom's Knife... what would be the biggest upgrade for us? I will take Liberty Cap. That is, well, actually, you know, having an orbital, it's not a good orbital, as orbitals go. It's one of the lousier ones, but it still does allow us to deal a lot more damage than our tiers. So I'm actually fine with this pickup, even if it's not the greatest of all orbitals. And this is not really a good room to use it on, but still. This is quite possibly going to become an orbital run. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind a good orbital run every now and again. Our speed is good enough that we can still deal appropriate damage. There we go. Man, that's a tough call. I think you just go Sack of Sacks. Like, I was kind of tempted to try and reroll and see if maybe we could reroll into, like, There's Options or Champion Belt or something like that. But Sack of Sacks, I think, is good enough that you just go for it. Because it is going to give you a bunch of battery charges, give you a bunch of consumables, all that kind of stuff. I think it's good enough that you just take it. I will spend a bomb to get this card. It's a tower card. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Please don't do that anymore. I don't appreciate it. Alright, Stain. Yeah, this is just the worst. Bullet Hell Boss. And my damage is all but non-existent outside of my orbital. Yep, okay, avoid. Okay, Bullet Hell Boss with these guys running around. And I can't afford to blow my deal chance. Alright, he's dead. Oh, we got a Tears Up. Alright. That's a huge improvement and a very necessary one. I think, given that we are only a little bit away from a deal, or not a deal, a battery charge, and given that next floor is a floor where we should have a deal, I think you want to clear a little bit more of this room, or this floor, and try to earn another battery charge, so you can go down to the next floor with at least one black heart. I think that's the smart way to do it. And I'm... okay. Well, I hate having to backtrack. Excuse me. But I'm not going to pick up a battery charge when I'm so close to having one the normal way. So we're actually going to go down to the next floor with 3 black hearts, which is fine by me. And I feel like that really justifies my purchase of Sack of Sacks. Okay. But it's still kind of an orbital run. This is, again, sort of a terrible room for orbitals, just because there's so much stuff in the way, but of being able to maneuver properly. But nonetheless, we'll take our black heart, grab a red heart. I mean, I'm almost tempted to look for magic mush, honestly, in all those mushrooms, but I just don't think it's a good idea. There we go. So 3 black hearts, much better. This is a much better position than exiting the floor right after we had defeated the boss and we had nothing but red hearts. Okay, so we got our tears, we got our rate of fire back up to above horrendous, but our damage is still terrible. So let's move on. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is not exactly an ideal room for our current setup. I mean, to be fair, there is, like, no such... Our ideal room for our current setup would be, like, no enemies. Just give me the rooms that have, like, little spike puzzles. Switches to step on. Stuff like that. Hey, look, a tinted rock. They do exist. Yeah, you're still a jerk and I still hate you. There we go. Blow that up. What you got? Oh, small rock. It's damage. I will gladly trade away the speed for the damage increase. Midas Touch is solid. It's a good item. It's not a direct damage dealing item, but with the right, you know, if we get a way to generate, like, invincibility on a regular basis, that can not only give us a lot of money, Yeah, that was real close. All right, we're still in one piece. It's all good. Okay, die. Yeah, if we can get away, if we get like a unicorn horn or something, Midas Touch becomes incredible. Barring that, it's like okay. But at least our damage is now above where we started the run. For the first time, Small Rock, basically, is the only damage upgrade we've gotten. Will it be enough to carry a run? Probably not, but it's a start. There's another Tinted Rock. So I will be cracking into that. And, you know, with 13 keys, I think we go for this. It'll give us more battery charges. We got a ton of chests. We can get a little bit more money. Midas Touch does damage equal to however many pennies you have. So, like, it can deal 99 damage when it hits, and you know, if you are at max cash. We're not. There's a Guppy item, though. That's pretty solid. I can't afford to get rid of Satanic Bible for it, but I am happy to see a Guppy item. No doubt. So we'll pick that up to contribute to Guppy. And then I think I will take IV Bag, and I will use it just a little bit here. Maybe use it a little bit more. Get us up to maybe 20 cents. I think I'm good with that. And now we will continue on our merry way. Okay. Can't say I'm a huge fan of these guys, but... okay, let's not walk into their shots, Self. That's just not good. Bad idea. Very bad idea. I don't like this much either. But I will say, I feel like, at least now our damage output feels like I am better off using my actual tiers than I am using my orbital. At least by a little bit. And that's nice. To feel like my shots actually do something. I'm quite happy about that. There we go. All right, grab that. Grab this. Swing back here. Grab the battery charge. Use it. Take the half heart, might as well. And now we're on our way. Check here for a secret room. Yep, there it is. Okay, greed. Could be, potentially useful. We get a Steam sale from this. That could be, you know, kind of nice. Otherwise, it's just money, which makes Midas Touch better, at least to an extent. Let's pop over here. We found our boss. I don't think I've seen the shop on this floor. Ah. And that's something that I can't believe I just walked into that. Okay. Shop up here, maybe? Nope. There we go. Well, lots of money. I do want to find the shop. We have enough money. We could really use the damage from something like a champion belt. We could really use basically any sort of like battery-related item, car battery, anything like that, to make our Satanic Bible that much better. That'd be nice too. So I think we have to go look for the shop. Even if it's just like Ultra Greed. You know? Even if we just fight the next greed statue, like, that's still beneficial. At least moderately. Okay, there we go. What are you? Dagaz. Okay. We don't have a curse. But if we come across one on the next floor, we'll be very happy to have Dagaz. For the moment, I'm just going to live without it. I'll hold off on using it. We're not in any danger of putting our deal with the devil in jeopardy or anything like that, so I can afford to wait for the moment at least. Let's pop in here. Yeah, we'll buy this. We'll pop out here. We'll do one of those. Box of spiders. Not exactly what I had in mind. And I think we're just out. I don't have any use for box of spiders. I suppose technically I should have picked it up and used it once before I left, but whatever. 2 whole spiders. Eh. And, you know, the only reason I bought that is because we're on the Depths 1. That may have been our last shop where we can actually buy stuff. Who knows? It's certainly plausible that next floor will just have greed or something like that, or that there won't be anything in there that's useful at all. So I figured having at least a pretty good chance of an item from just the regular old item pool, like, I think that's worth it. Nah, I shouldn't have stood there, but whatever. Come on, you're almost dead. Just be deceased. Die. There we go. More damage and speed. That's great. Hey, there we go. Now we're talking. Now, my friends, we have a run. So, yes, I will absolutely take Sack Dagger, and yes, I will absolutely take Death's Touch. And now we actually have damage output and Sack Dagger to back us up. So, now I'm happy. Curse of Darkness, you know what? Yeah, we'll use the Degod's Rune. Let's blow this up and just see what we get. Speed up. Luck up. Nice. That's a pretty decent little batch of pills. I think our run has turned around here. I think this is the part where, you know, we've hung on long enough that the game has given us what we need to be successful. I think that's what it comes down to. And that's how most Isaac runs are. You know, if you hold on long enough, eventually you'll get some item that you need to give you the victory. It wasn't an easy path to this point by any stretch of the imagination. We had some tough, we had kind of a tough road, but I'm okay with that. Pull that up, take the Spirit Heart, we'll pop in here, see what we got. Yeah, you know what, with 13 keys, sure, who knows? Maybe we'll get the ability to fly, or a cricket's head, or something like that. I'd be okay with it. Or even if it's just consumables, I'm okay with that too. Monstro 2. Yeah, basically just consumables. Nothing super valuable. Get in there with Sack Dagger a little bit. Ah, I shouldn't have stood there. That's alright, he's dead. Not the greatest Monstro 2 fight I've ever had, but nonetheless. We still came out ahead in the end. What's over here? Oh, hi! Where'd you come from? Ah, stop. I can't. I hate it when you can't see him jump. Okay, there we go. HP is still fine, though. I'm not worried just yet. I don't think there's any downside to Ghost Pepper. Oh, car battery. Hello. That's, like 10 out of 10 pickup. That means Satanic Bible now gives us 2 black hearts every time we use it. And that is incredible. That's, like, the greatest of all items. So, that's, like, the best battery-related item we could have asked for when we're rolling Satanic Bible. So I'm quite happy about that. That means I'm also pretty confident popping into here. And I'll give this guy a little bit. And actually, you know what? We're only 1 item away from Spun, so I'm going to be a little risky here. Because I know there's a battery for sale in the shop. And I know there's a Spirit Heart for sale in the shop. And you gave me Mom's bottle of pills. That's not exactly what I had in mind.
I'm excited.
But, okay. I will allow it. I will pop a Fool card, though, to get us out of there. And then I will go back up to the shop and grab you as well. We're going to go up to the shop and we'll buy that battery. Buy you. Do that. Buy the Spirit Heart. Might as well buy the card as well. 2 of diamonds. Well, kind of one of those like too little too late situations. Wish I bought that first. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe we'll... No, there's no way we make it to Hush. I won't say it's impossible, but it's highly improbable. Oh, there's an arcade, though. What do you got in here? Probably nothing I particularly care about. Let's blow that up. Blow that up. Blow that up. Since we got the bombs, I will take another speed upgrade. I'd say that was worth it. You know, stat upgrades for basically a penny to get inside and then a couple bombs to blow some things up. Yeah, sure. I can live with this. Bomb here. Bomb here. All junk. Okay. Locust of War. No, thank you. Second secret room, maybe? Look at that. Not a guppy item. Full health.
Full health.
And another I'm excited pill. Definitely don't want the I'm excited pill. But the full health is nice. We're on what? Depths 2? Depths 2. I think we're due. I think at this point we have righted the ship, so to speak. I think we're now in a position where I'm not overly concerned about our survival. I think at this point we have a run that has the potential to win as long as I don't completely just throw it away. And that's going to be pretty hard to do considering Satanic Bible and Car Battery working together provide me a lot of cushion to make mistakes. I'm getting there with Sack Dagger. I don't know what you got frozen by, but I'm not complaining. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm good with this. So here's the plan. First of all, we have permanent polar invincibility. So we play this guy until he pays out, right? And he paid out with Acid Baby, which I'm fine with. Then you absolutely want to take Spirit of the Night. And then you have to decide, is Bookworm worth 3 Spirit Hearts? And I think the answer is yeah. At the moment, it is. Because there's a Tinted Rock right here. We now have permanent Polaroid invincibility. And every time we use Satanic Bible, we get 2 hearts. So, I think that was worth it. That was a decent deal. Not a whole lot as far as damage increase, but nice, kind of a nice little, like, utility increase, if that makes sense. That was just the stupidest of all things. And actually, permanent Polaroid, oh, that's what it was. It was, Midas Touch is what froze Mom during the mom fight and allowed us to destroy her with absolute ease. Like, we don't want to use Midas Touch as our main source of damage, obviously. But when we get Polar Invincibility, we should take advantage of Midas Touch and run into enemies, because it'll give us more money, which makes Midas Touch stronger, and also freezes them and all that kind of good stuff. So, what are you? Addicted. Terrible. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use that 2 of diamonds right now. It might seem weird, but my thinking is I want to get Midas Touch kind of powered up to the point where it's dealing, like, better damage sooner, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It probably doesn't. Okay. More I'm excited. Dude, can we stop with the I'm excited pills? Like, it's like, okay, like, for real, stop doing this to yourself. Okay. It was not a great cursed room, but that's okay. As I said, lots of wiggle room, thanks to Satanic Bible. And, like, should I be using my orbital to deal all my damage right now? No. No, I shouldn't be. Am I going to do it anyway? Yeah, probably. Grab those. All right. Daddy Longlegs. There we go. Easy enough. Speed upgrade. Very nice. Blue Cap is a Tears upgrade and a health upgrade. And then I think you want both of these. I mean, that guarantees us a deal on the next floor, and I believe the mark gives you a Spirit Heart back. Yeah, it does, and it's damage. So I'm good with that. Blue Cap put us to a 7 rate of fire. We had a 5 rate of fire during the boss fight because of Liberty Cap. Okay, so first things first. Head over this way, go to the arcade. And I'm really hoping for a Demon Beggar. that can potentially give us one more syringe so we can have spun. Because I really want spun. For what I hope would be obvious reasons. There is no demon beggar to give us spun. So blow you up, blow you up, blow you up. And then we got a pheromones, a retrovision, and a bunch of other stuff that's just garbage. Okay. Now, there was something up here, I think it was a cursed room, that we cared about. Okay, brain's dead. Don't touch that. It was a boss trap room. That's what was up here. Okay, hi, Pin. Oh, you're dead. Thank you for all the money. Let's pop in here. I'm gonna do it. Against my better judgment. Gave us bomb bag. I can live with that. Goodbye, Chub. Another puberty pill. And since we have goat head, that's actually going to come in handy. Because we'll probably be able to trade that away for a deal. It does, however, mean that we lose permanent polar invincibility, which stinks, but that's okay. I suppose the smart play would have been, or the proper play, I guess you would say, would have been to take it with you. To take the puberty pill with you and pop it at the deal. If and only if you got what you needed. But whatever. I think we're fine either way at this point. Okay. And all that's left at this point is the boss. Unless I want to do the self-sacrifice room. I don't want to do the self-sacrifice room. Okay. Oh, there's more of them. There we go. I was gonna say, where did those guys go? I suppose the other thing we should probably do, we know that we have some good pills in our pill rotation, like Luck Up and stuff like that. Full health. Full health isn't really that useful, but there's some good stuff in there. Why did you not get hit? I'm confused. Oh, he's charmed. Okay. I was like, what in the world? Now it makes sense. I understand. Where did I get a charmed friend? I don't know. Is it if they're charmed when you, like, if you charm them with mom's eyeshadow and then they leave the room? Is that, do they stay with you as friends forever? Because if so, I learned a new thing. Alright, I need you to die? Okay. Well, now you're dead. Really? Alright, well, that was foolish. Ghost bait. Really? I'm gonna take it just because it gives us permanent polar invincibility. But I can't say I'm a huge fan of Ghost Baby. What are you? Luck Up. Yeah, there we go. So we have great luck. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff on the chest. I think the run's in a good spot, though. We've gotten what we needed. It just took us 4 floors. Well, actually, like 6 floors. I think the run turned around on that deal where we got Death's Touch. Death's Touch and Sack Dagger. That's like when the run finally gave me what I needed. It just took a while to get to that point. Oh, Midas Touch. I forgot about that. If you use a relax pill when you have Midas Touch. Midas Touch has a bunch of, like, weird poop synergies. Gives you golden poops. I had forgotten. Which is kind of cool, you know? There we go. And we are at 99 cents, so Midas Touch now does lots of damage. Check on this, see what we get. The answer is an Are You a Wizard pill. Okay, well that's not very good. But we have Sack Dagger, so until Are You a Wizard goes away, we can just Sack Dagger stuff to death. And I'm okay with that. Except stuff needs to... Oh, he's charmed. I see. Where am I... Like, do you just spawn charmed enemies? I'm so confused. Whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay. That was not what I envisioned, but it's fine. Ooh, that's really good. That's very good. And that's also really good. Look at that. 2 more damage upgrades and a tears upgrade that I wasn't expecting. And a Verp pill. Well, like, Verp is great, but only when you know that it's a Verp pill. Hoglaws, that's not overly helpful. Let's just pop that right here. Still, the pack got us up to a 5 rate of fire. So no complaints from me. Balls of steel. Hey, good to know that it exists. And look at this. We get a stone chest and a tinted rock in one go. That's not bad. Oh, actually, I'll go this way. I think this is the way to the boss. Hermit card. I'd love to come across like a Yara rune. Hermit. Chariot. We'll stick with the chariot. Chariot's useful. And now we got Isaac. And honestly, I'm just gonna Midas touch you to death? Really? You did. I couldn't help but notice that you didn't get Midas touched, my friend. Either way, you're dead now, but I'm a little confused as to why Midas touch did not freeze you. That's okay, though. Curse of Darkness. All right, what do we got? Spun, thanks to Speedball. Anemic. Chemical Peel. Backstabber. Some good stuff. Some not so good stuff. And like all the money ever. What I'm really hoping is that some of these... Yeah, there we go. We got a luck up out of that. At least one luck up. Puberty. Balls of Steel. Relax. Look at the relax. Oh, the fires stop. I see. So, like, I can break all these at once. It's just the fires. But what I'm looking for here is luck upgrades. I don't care about the money, because we're already at the cap from a money perspective. But... And I will say, with Curse of Darkness, it's really hard to tell what's a luck upgrade and what isn't. I'll just pop that.
Balls of steel.
Okay. Sweet. So we have 10 luck. We should get, like, all the items with that much luck. Or none of them. We'll see. I have a feeling that we're going to get quite a lot. But then again, who knows? Stranger things have happened. For you, speed upgrade. Well, already at the speed cap, so... Okay, probably should pop that. Are there no items? How much luck do you need to get some items here? Like, game, you're killing me. Been through 5 rooms with 10 luck, and have yet to see a single item. I feel betrayed and cheated. More consumables. Yes. Because the virus and now, like, I think you may actually just want to run into enemies. Like, I'm actually serious. Between Midas Touch and the virus. Maybe not on, like, all rooms, but on rooms with a whole bunch of smaller enemies, I think that's honestly the way to go. I think you'll generate more black hearts than you'll lose. Like, number one thing I'd like to see right now would be, like, Book of Shadows. Give me a Book of Shadows. Give me the ability to have invincibility at will. Or, you know, just like any item whatsoever would be nice. Like, I've been popping luck upgrades all game. But there are no items on the chest anymore. They've removed them. There was a memo, apparently, that I was not privy to. It's just consumables now. They brimstoned each other. That's hilarious. 99 bombs. Okay, well, sure. How about more luck? Let's knock that up to 11 luck. There we go. Now we're finally getting items. Not great items, but we are getting items. See if we can get more luck here. That's how I should have done it before. Instead of trying to get all the fires to go out. Which is also an interesting synergy. The ghost pepper makes you, when you use a relax pill. No luck upgrades that whole bunch, huh? Okay. I do know that luck upgrades now have like a greenish tint. I'm fully aware. It's just really hard to tell with Curse of Darkness. How are you not dead yet? There you go. Ah, that was a... Well, you know, with permanent polar invincibility and everything. Oh, okay. Let's stop throwing away stuff. Hey, look at that. Boss! I don't get the Midas Touch synergy very much. I mean, come on, you gotta enjoy it while it lasts, right? And like, how much money are we gonna have? The answer is all of it. Let's look at all that money. That's the thing of beauty. All right. We're gonna go Chariot card. And with Midas Touch and Sack Dagger, you are deceased. What a run. Guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.